What do all XDefiant players hate? Getting killed by sweaty players. Now sweats are sweats for a reason. They wake up in the morning and play until they sleep. But you don't need to be a sweat to be good at this game. If you use these tips that I'm about to show you, you'll instantly become a better player inside of XDefiant. And be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video because this last tip that I'm about to give you is going to dramatically change your game sense. Let's talk about how to stop dying. Have a look at this clip. Why did I die? The answer is because I didn't have any cover at all. I was wide out in the middle of the open, which made it extremely easy for the enemy to actually kill me. Now, if I use this as my cover, a good proportion of my body isn't going to be exposed. So the enemy has to aim at a specific spot of my body in order to get the kill, which is going to make it extremely harder for him to kill me. So if you don't want to die inside of XDefiant, then make sure you don't run around like a monkey and actually learn how to use cover. Another way how you can figure out how to stop dying is instead of blaming it on your teammates and wondering why they're at the bottom of the leaderboards, ask yourself why you died. Think about what you could have done differently to win the fight and use that knowledge to your next fight. I guarantee you'll be a way better player after you start doing this. And if you want to take this to the next level, make sure to record yourself playing. Then after the match, watch your gameplay back and try to learn from your mistakes. And whatever you do, try to avoid the middle of the map. That is the worst place you could possibly be when you're playing this game. Now you learn how to stop dying. So step 2 is learning how to get more kills. There is more ways to learn how to get kills. An extremely underrated way to get kills is learning how to use your minimap. On the minimap, look at where your teammates are and try to go the opposite way of them, because these are the places where the enemy is actually going to be coming from. The developers of XDefiant said that spawns are going to be 100% based on where your team is positionally, so going in the other direction of your teammates could get you in the right direction, but try to be careful because doing that you could run into more than one character. Another way that you can use your minimap is by bringing in your HUD. I recommend bringing in your HUD a lot closer so that you don't have to look too far when you're trying to look at your minimap. Another way you can get more kills is by switching up your guns according to the map that you're actually playing on. For example, if you use a SMG in Mayday, you're probably not going to get that many kills. In the same way, it's really hard to get kills with a sniper in Arena, so if you're playing on a big map and you want to get more kills, use ARs, snipers, LMGs, and all those high range weapons. And to get more kills on smaller maps, you need to use weapons like shotguns and SMGs. These two type of weapons either have high damage or high fire rate, which is going to help you get more kills, especially on a smaller map. With getting kills out of the way, now we're going to talk about how to get a better aim. The first thing you need to practice when getting a better aim is centering. Centering is when you place a crosshair on the enemy before aiming. There's a lot of ways to practice centering. I recommend going in the firing range and shooting the targets so that you can practice there. Also, different guns have different recoils, so practicing the recoil of various guns will indeed help you improve your aim. And most importantly, if you really want to improve your aim, is to lower your sensitivity. If you're playing at an extremely high sensitivity, it can become a lot more difficult to get kills simply for the fact that your aim is a little too shaky and it can cause you to lose a lot of your gunfights. Here's my personal updated settings. I used to run 90-90 sensitivity, but I toned it down and now I'm playing at a lower sensitivity. And I also used to play at 0 acceleration, but since now that I'm playing at a lower sensitivity, now I can increase my acceleration, and this has been working absolutely perfect for me. So remember, if you're playing at high sensitivity, lower your speed acceleration, and if you're playing at a low sensitivity, make sure to increase your speed acceleration. All right, so now that we got aiming out of the way, let's get into the crucial parts of being better, which is movement. Now the thing is, your aim and your movement work together. If you can master these two skills, you'll become an XDefiant god. Bunny hopping is one of my favorite movements inside of XDefiant, and it helps me win a lot more fights that I normally should lose. They did nerf bunny hopping to where you can only bunny hop up to 4 times, but learning how to bunny hop is extremely easy. If you want to learn how to bunny hop without affecting your aim, I recommend going to GameStop and getting back paddles for your controller. They're extremely cheap, but using them will actually increase your skill inside of this game. I recommend using this when you want to slide around a corner. I will first slide and then jump off of that momentum, which allows me to be able to jump 3 times before a penalty was to happen. It makes it extremely difficult for the enemy to kill you, so it's really effective movement that pros use. Another movement that you can use is mantle jumping, or what a lot of people like to call jump strafing. It's when you go to a corner of a ledge and try to jump on top of the ledge. The moment that you feel that you're gonna get that assist, you jump again, and it causes you to jump extremely high in the air. If you know how to time this correctly, you'll be able to pull off all kinds of insane strafes, and I do this all the time. And now that we got that out of the way, we can get into the absolute most crucial thing that you can learn about in this video. Unfortunately, this is only going to be for PC players, so if you're a console player, see you later, God bless you. But yeah, if you're a PC player, my boy Clue gave absolutely amazing configs to help improve your FPS and make you go from 100 100 frames per second all the way up to 300 frames per second using these configs. I'll leave them down in the description box below. Make sure to give Flute a follow. He's one of the best content creators inside of XDefiant. So once you have the config files downloaded, you want to go to Documents on your PC. You want to click My Games, you want to click XDefiant, and you want to paste those inside your XDefiant folder. You want to make sure XDefiant isn't running. Then you want to open XDefiant back up. And when you open it back up, you can see that not only do you have an FPS increase, but your minimap is a lot bigger, which would allow you to see enemies from a lot further than you would expect. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And before we go, I just want to let you know that Jesus loves you, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.